Hey there, this is Derek from Pacific Coast Auto in Japan. We are in cicada heaven. You're going to be able to hear that in the videos for the next few months as summer in Japan sounds like... It's unfortunate. Very sorry about that. This is a 2014 BMW X Touring Sports Package. That's a four-wheel drive, and then it's the 320. So this is a 2-liter twin-scroll turbo mild hybrid, 240 horsepower, four-wheel drive, 3 Series in the station wagon body. This one's going over to the UK, and we'll check the condition of the car before we export it. I don't know an awful lot about these engines, but yeah, that's got to be a modern engine. It's direct injected, it has everything thrown at it, variable valve timing, twin scroll turbo, not twin turbo, twin scroll turbo. And so you have one turbo that has 2 scrolls inside it, and it also has a variable intake system so that you get good torque all throughout the RPM range. I haven't had an experience to drive it. I suspect 240 horsepower, especially a nice 240, a nice torquey 240. Should be pretty decent in this four-wheel drive, heavy-ish station wagon. But I don't know. I will say, however, I'm very satisfied with the condition of this one. It's a 10-year-old vehicle. It has 80-something thousand kilometers on it. It still looks like it is very fresh. There's a few things here and there, they all do, but this one is looking very fresh, and I'd be very happy to own this. Also, big news, this is the first car that our sales rep, Jacob, has ever purchased. And for a customer, I mean. And so this is congratulations to Jacob and to the person who bought this. It was, yeah, it's a landmark thing. Okay, so coolant looks okay. The oil, BMW doesn't want you to check your own oil, so you can't check. You got to go to the dealer for that. So probably get an oil change when the vehicle comes in because we don't know how dirty it is. And there's, it's very, very unlikely that a car that's not leaking and that one that is this new, it doesn't have any problems with the oil consumption or something like that. So let's close the hood. And look, 2 hood latches. This is BMW's new style. But not that new. This is from 2011 or something. They started that. And it doesn't have one of those silly latches. So it's very annoying when you shoot as many cars as I do. You pop the hood. You come here and you get that little safety pop. You try to find it. And it's in a different location in all the cars. And every once in a while you get really stuck and you have to peer in there with your eyes. This one you just pop it twice. You go boom, boom. And then you open this up. Much better design, I must say. Thank you, BMW. You've saved me 4 seconds or so of annoyance. Okay, here's the auction inspection sheet. Let's go over this. It's a 2014 BMW 3 Series 320i X Touring. X-Drive Touring Sport. Auction rate 4.5, both interior and exterior are a B, 82,051 kilometers. Going to the UK, that's not on the sheet, actually. I just said that because someone made a mistake and wrote New Westminster up here. It might be going to Old Westminster, because it is going to the UK, but not going to Canada. That's where New Westminster is. Definitely we're not going to ship it there. Sales points. Intelligent security. Intelligent safety. 4-wheel drive. Digital TV tuner. Original Navi. Xenon headlights. Back camera. Toll collection box. All the regular stuff. Comfort access. I'm not entirely sure what comfort access is. Somebody explained it to me once in the comments, but now I've forgotten. But if you're in the comments, go ahead and explain that to me again. Smart key and push start. And then it says windshield rock chip, which isn't something we usually have to worry about. Rock chips. Here's a perfect example of one. See that? Not a crack. A chip. There's probably a couple of them that look like that. Ooh, Connect Drive. Sounds fancy. Not focusing on anything but the reflection. Okay, and the body has various scratches and dents. Interior scratched and wear. And this is a U2 on this door. Well, U2 is a medium dent. And then the other ones are small. A1, small scratch. U1, small dent. I couldn't find any damage anywhere on the body. Jacob's shooting like 30 pictures of damage on that one. This one had no damage to take pictures of, and apparently there's supposed to be a dent there. Your guess is as good as mine where that dent is, because it's not on that door. Okay. So this BMW was the first one to come out once I had moved to Japan. And so this is a modern car, in my opinion. Still looks like it could be one of the current lineups. BMW styling hasn't really changed an awful lot since this time. And I do like it, especially the station wagons. I'm a huge fan of station wagons. In Canada, people seem to hate it. It's like you drive an F-150, or if you're a little bit, I guess, flamboyant, maybe that's the wrong word. If you're a little bit different, then you drive a Dodge quarter-ton truck or a Chevy quarter-ton truck. Station wagons almost don't exist in the market. We don't even get, as far as I know, we don't get the 3 Series in the station wagon. You can get one for Canada where I live. You have to import them from Japan. I know a place that you can get that done too, if you're interested. But yeah, here in Japan, they love the wagons. And I guess in the UK they do too, because somebody from the UK wanted to import this. By the way, this is a right-hand drive, which is the same as Japanese roads. But this one has the smaller engine of all of the range, right? You can get these in inline 6 cylinders with twin turbo and faster if you want, but you will pay a little bit more, and you will pay more at the pump as well. This one with that smaller engine, the twin scroll turbo, you're going to be saving a little bit of money at the pump. I don't know too much about the hybrid. I just know that, let me just show you this, because I didn't even read anywhere that it had a hybrid. But turn this on. Efficiency dynamics, and you have a little power gauge here, and then it goes boop, 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 boop for battery. So can you charge the battery by regenerative braking? That's what I believe that you can. If I'm wrong about that, somebody please tell me that I'm wrong, and I will gracefully accept it. But it does look like a hybrid, or at least a mild hybrid to me, because why would they have a little brake thing there if it wasn't one? It is an assumption, but I think it's an educated assumption. Oh, and really nice touch on the headlights with the BMW logo underneath the lens. It's very cool. Okay, so body doesn't have any damages to point out, so I'll just point out what the car looks like. It looks like this. The wheels look like this. There is one wheel that's actually fairly damaged. No dent here. Paint condition is bright. No scratches around the door handles. I see 2 mosquitoes in frame right now. Yuck. X-Drive is means four-wheel drive in BMW nomenclature. And I guess good for the UK. It does get snowy up there. Not like most of Japan. We don't really get snow here anymore. When I first moved here a while ago, we did. We don't really get so much anymore. At least in my area in Yokohama. We'll get 1 day of snow per year. Up north, they get tons and tons of snow, though. It is like another world completely. Okay, why don't we go to the interior now? Look at this. Boom, you can open up the back window. We're a 1980s Honda all over again. And look at the BMW. Do your hinges need to be that complicated? Weird. If you want to open more than just the back window, yes you can, and it is a auto opening hatch. And auto closing too. Inside here has a little bit of damage to the carpet. Actually, so the exterior, all extremely good. The interior has a few things. That's really where any of the damages are. So it looks like there was a battery here that burned the carpet. Like leaked a little bit and burnt the carpet in a few places here. They're all damages are on this piece here, which you can take out and you can replace it with another one if that bothers you. The aluminum scuff trim has a few scratches in it as well. And then foldable seats. It's weird. It's like a 30, 20, 30. That doesn't add up to 100. 40, 20, 40? Yeah, we'll go with that. Oh, that mosquito got me. Not anymore. Your life is over. Okay, back seats. And yeah, the 3 Series has grown. This is not a small car anymore. This is closer to what the 5 Series used to be. And this one has the nice fabric interior with the black and red stitching. I think it's very cool. You see a lot of these BMWs with leather. A lot of people don't like the leather. It can be too cold, it can be too hot, it can be too noisy. It does last longer and it's good for spilling drinks and whatnot. But the fabric is nice too. And I do like it very much. Plenty of room for legs in here. Adults can come in, absolutely. What's in here? Cup holders. A little bit of a weird design. Does it need the doors? No, it doesn't. Okay, climate control AC, including your own temperature setting for the rear. And yeah, it looked like there were no floor mats, but they just blend in really well. Going to the driver's section, and this is like every other BMW of this era. They all have very similar interiors, which is a good thing. Then you can have semi-7 Series feeling interior and a 3 Series. Of course, all power functions work, including folding mirrors, the power windows, a nice feeling door handle there, not cheap feeling at all. BMW Sport scuff plates. And black and red seats with a little bit of a sporty bolster, so this might be part of the sports package. Seat has a little bit of wear in the bottom cushion, but it's honestly not that bad at all. It's also a memory power seat, and it works it functions properly. Okay, still has the extendable iPhone holder. Whoop. Gauge set. Okay, and steering wheel, barely any wear on it. Again, red stitching, which might be part of the sports package again. And then you get this red trim instead of maybe wood that you can get in the other ones. Looks like lane departure warning and cruise control active assist. That's probably what this thing is. Pop-up monitor, AC that works, CD player, AC works well, hasn't been smoked in. No bad smells in the interior. iDrive. Weird system. So, interior damages. There's a few areas, and I think it was a woman who drove this before. For one, the seat was in the full up position and fairly close. That's not always a giveaway, but I think her fingernails have scratched some things. So this one here, kind of weird to wear out your Echo Pro button, but here we are. You also have the start button worn out. And usually you would push with your finger, right? Without your fingernail ever touching it. If you had longer fingernails, that's why I think it was a woman. Or a man with long fingernails. Could be. Worn out one. A little bit worn out on the track, left and right. And a little worn out, where was the last one? On the map button. Okay, headliner. Looking great. Let me just show you this. Oh, by the way, your climate control sensor is up here and up here for your left and right sensors. Oftentimes they'll put them like here and here, which aren't actually that different of a feel between the two of them. And since they're further apart, it'll give you a better, feeling for the temperature, I suppose. Okay. I think a good car. Good boy, Jacob, for selling a good car to a customer. I hope that they enjoy and use this car for a good long time in the UK, where Jacob's from. Actually, they're from the same city. It's the weirdest thing. His first customer comes from the same city that he grew up in. Okay, so that's all for this one. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day.